Good morning, everyone. This is Bremster, and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle by a new setter. This is a puzzle called German Archer by Rat, and she was someone I've been chatting to a bit over the last few days, maybe a bit longer. And Rat had sent me a few puzzles, and we'd been talking about setting in general. And one of the puzzles that Rat sent me was had some interesting ideas in it, but had I think it was a puzzle that took me about 7 minutes to solve, and had I think it was 13 different constraints in it. And we were talking about different ideas and different ways of presenting puzzles. And based on one of the things I saw in the puzzle that Rat sent me, I sent Rat an idea to think about, just a couple of constraints put together based on the idea that Rat sent me. Nothing from me, but something that I thought would be an interesting way of getting to the same thing that Rat had without her using the exact sort of mix of so many constraints, being able to do it in a slightly easier way and possibly a more elegant way. I've been doing this a little bit longer than she has. And she took that idea and she ran with it. And I think I sent it to her like about 10 hours ago. And I woke up this morning and this puzzle existed. And I thought, I'm going to give it a shot, and I'm going to give it a shot on channel because I can. So this is completely hers. I've got no idea what I'm in for. I kind of recognize a little bit of what I sent her, but she's made massive changes to it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what this is going to be. There is the Save the Galaxy puzzle adventure is still running, so I'm hoping people are either enjoying it or want to give it a shot. The deadline for submitting solution codes for that one and to be in for a prize is, I think it's 12:30 p.m. GMT on the 25th of February, but the pack isn't going away. I'm not going to just delete it from the internet at that point. So feel free to keep solving, right, whenever you see this. The links should still work, hopefully forever. The feedback on the puzzle hunt has been amazing. I am just overawed with the responses that I've been getting. So please give it a shot, please. I don't, even if it's too late to be in the running for the copy of World of Sudoku #1 by Akash Dulani, which is the prize. Please just give it a shot. The feedback's been amazing, and I think you'll enjoy it. The puzzles are all quite approachable. They're not genuinely approachable. They're not gas level puzzles, but people have been able to plow through them, some quite quickly. Some people have struggled with some, but that's the nature of puzzles. Okay, on to this one. German Archer by Rat. So there's 3 rules in play in this puzzle. Not, I think it was 14, as I said in the last one. It was a lot. So the 3 rules we have whisper lines. So they're on these green lines. Adjacent digits must be different by at least 5, which means, of course, the most obvious repercussion of which is you cannot put a 5 on a whisper line. 5 lower than 5, 0. 5 higher than 5 is 10. And the reason that's not valid is because I forgot to explain normal Sudoku rules apply. In every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition, which is why you can't put 5 on a whisper line. In On arrows, the digits that you put on the arrows themselves, you sum them up, and that's what goes in the arrows circle. And on these white dots, cells separated by white dots, the digits placed in those cells must be consecutive. Not all dots are given. That's all we've got to go on, so let's give this a shot. So the thing that I remember, and I'm just going to jump straight to it, is this little arrow. Please give this a shot in the links below, because I imagine this puzzle is going to be a lot of fun. So if you think about a 2-cell arrow where the digits must be consecutive, you are actually quite limited on what you can put on it. You could have 1, 2 to 3, 2, 3 to 5, 3, 4 to 7, or 4, 5 to 9. They're the only possibilities. However, because this is a whisper line, you can never put a 6 on this because it would have to go 6, 5, and this would have to be an 11. Or 6, 7, and it's even more ridiculous. But because this is on a whisper line and can't take the 5 from the 4, 5, this digit here must be low, which means this must be low and these must be high. And that is basically what I was the idea that I was discussing with Rat. That means this is 1, 2, 3, or 4. This must be odd. So this will be 3, 5, 7, or 9. And I think it can be any of them, but I'll look into that shortly. But this digit here must be high. But this is a 3-cell arrow. So the highest, if I was to put a 7 on here, this would be 7 followed by 1 and 1 to get to 9. So that doesn't work. So this is a 6, this is a 1, 2, and this is a 9. And that gives us an early break in. And again, we've got this is a high digit, this is a high digit, and these are low digits. So this is either 1, 2 for 3, 2, 3 for 4, 3, 4. I could go 2, 1 for 3. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And actually, I don't think that's the case. This can't be a 1 because this is either going to go 1, 2, 3 because these is a run of consecutive digits. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Actually, that's more limited than I thought. This is different. What can this be? This can't be 1, 2. I can't put 1, 2 on this because if I go 1, 2, this is 3 and this is 3. So this can't be a 1. 1, 2, 3. And I can't go 1, 2, 3. Can I put a 2 on this at all? 2, 3. Oh, yes, I can. 2, 3, 4 would make that 5. 3, 4. And by the time I'm getting up to the higher digits, this is a little bit more wide open. I'm actually curious about down here because I've got a 1, 2 pair. So this can't be the 1 because if this is the 1, this is a 2, and this would also have to be a 2. So this is a 2, this is a 1, this is a 3, 2, 3. I can't go back to 2. This is a 4, which is on a whisper line. So this becomes a 9. This is now 1, 2, 3, or 4. So 4 plus 1, 2, 3, or 4 means this is 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, but it's on a whisper line. It can't be, what have I just done? Can't be 5. It's next to a 2, so it can't be a 6. So this is 7, 8, or 9. These are, I'm going to continue marking. These are low, at least on the lines. This is high. This is a 3-cell line, so this must be 6, 7, 8, or 9, because the minimum I can put on here is 1, 2, 3. So this is high, this is high, this is low. There's some interesting concepts in here so far. I mean, I wouldn't say it's brutally hard, but I don't think puzzles need to be brutally hard in order to be interesting. 5, 7, and 8 go in here. This cannot be 5, because you cannot put 5 on a whisper line. And the 6 is already used. So this is 7 or 8. So because of this whisper line, this is 1, 2, or 3. Can't be 4 because I can't put 9 in both of those. So this can't be 7 or 8. This is 6 or 9. Ooh, could this be 1, 2, 3? I'd have to put 1 here. This would be 2, 3. This would be 1. And 6, 1 is what I would need. That could work. Now, this is low. This is high. This has to be low, but that matches what I need for the arrow. Can this be a high digit? Can I go 9, 6? Hang on, this is the same as up here, isn't it? Yes, it is. This needs to be consecutive. And it's got the same continuing run. So this is 2, 3, 4, and low. So this is low. This is high. So this is a 6. And this is also high. These are 1 and 2. So this is low. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a minimum. This is 5, 7, or 9. I should have taken 3 out of there. And that's not an 8, it was 9. This is now a 9. So this cannot be... this could never have been through... I'm not sure what I did there. No, what am I doing? That's not an arrow, that's a whisper line. 9 can go with 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's all fine. So these are 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there is a 4 in there. So there is a 4 in one of those two. These... well, this is low. So this is now 2 or 3. This is 7 or 8. Maybe I do need to keep colouring all of them. So this is a 6. So this is a 1, which confirms what I had. Oh, this is a 6 on a whisper line. This is a 1. Pay some more attention, Bremster. 6, 7, 8, or 9. Go in there. That's an interesting twist. So this is odd, so this has to be even, and it's going to be 4, 6, or 8. This is going to be 4, 6, or 8. Now 4 plus 1 doesn't work. 4 plus 2 gets me to 6, so that doesn't work. 4 plus 4 gets me to 8, and I can't get to 9 anymore. So this is 7 or 8. So I need to get to 7 or 8 down here. Now this can only be 1, 2, or 3, and it can't be 1. It can't be 1, and if I go over 3, that would need to be a 9. So what does this need to be now? 7 is either... well, with 3 I'd need a 4, which I can't do. So it's either 5, 7, or with 8, it's 5 or 6. So this is either 5... well, this is a 5. Okay. Can't put a 3 there. So I can't put a 3 in any of those now. So this is a 3, 4 pair. So this becomes a 2. And these are 5, 7, and 8. There's almost certainly just obvious stuff I'm missing here, like that 1. That would be an obvious thing I was missing. This is not 2 anymore, so this is 3 or 4. So the minimum here is still 5 with 3, 2. Got a 3, 4 pair in the column. So this is 8 or 9, because I can't put 7 there because that can't be a 2. It's the thing from doing Sudoku very early in the morning. So these are 6, 7, 8, and 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is not a 2, so this is 1, 3, 4 over here. And this is not the 1. Oh, actually, I've still... now that 3, 4 pair comes into play. This is the 1. This is the 3. This is the 4. So there's no 4 there. Could I still go 3, 2? Well, 3 makes that 8, which takes 8 out of those because of the whisper line and the 5 difference. For a first, like, real puzzle that started with a single idea, this is not bad at all. I'm enjoying this. So this is from 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. I feel I should be looking for the 5s more, but I'm kind of drawn into all the pretty constraints. This is something that happens to me. Um, it's got to be these. It really does. I need to investigate this more. So if this is 9, 4, 5, 6. If this is 4, this is 9, 5, 6, 9, 8. Well, that can't be 9 anymore because I've got that 9. So that means this can't be 5. Because if I put 5 on that, it's 5, 4, and I need 9. Can I even do, yeah, 3, 4. So it's 2, 3, or 3, 4. There must be a 3 on here. So this is low, but this is not. So 3, 3, 4, 5. There's more going on here than I can. I've got the same restriction down here, don't I? Like, for this to be 2, 3, that would have to be a 1. So I can't put a 2 there, surely. Yeah, I can't put a 2 there. And this now has to be adjacent to an odd digit. That's the 4. This is a 3, which makes this a 7, which makes this a 2. Takes 2 out of there. This is now a 7, so this is 3, 4. And this is either 2 or 5. And it's not 2, this is 5. So this is 5, 4, 3. 7 is next to either 6 or 8. There is no 7 in here anymore. The 3 makes that a 4 and that a 3. Should have taken the 9 out of there ages ago. Should have taken the 6 out of there ages ago. In fact, I should have taken the 8 out of there just a few seconds ago. There is no 6 in there. There is no 8 in either of those. That's a 6-9 pair. And I take the 7 out of those. This becomes the 7, which works for the 2, 2. This is now either 7 or 9. It's 9, which takes 9 out of there. I've now got the same restriction. So this is 7, 3. This becomes 2. 4 must go next to 9 on a whisper line. 7 is either 6 or 8. Well, this is a 6 because of the 9 that's up there. So this is the 8. That makes this the 9. The 8 makes this the 6. 3 and 1 means this is not 6. I should never have put 6 in there. Or 7, that's 8 or 9. So that it works on the whisper line next to the 3. I'm almost running out of clues, so I'm down to Sudoku at this point. Apart from that dot. So this column maybe 2, 3, and 5. Well, I can't put 3 or 5 there, so that's a 2. Okay, this is a triple. 1, 8, and 9. Well, there's no 1 or 8 there, so that's the 9. So 1 and 8, this is 8, this is 1. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. This, 1, 2, 5, and 7. Well, that's not 2. I really should be playing with this, shouldn't I? So let's do this column. So 1, 2, 4, 5. Well, this is not 2 or 4. There's no 2 up here. So this is a 2. So this is 1 or 3. That's a 1, 3, 5 triple. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a 6 and that's a 4. This is now 1, 3, and 8. Well, that's not a 1 or a 3, so that's the 8. So 3 is along there, which I've got from those 3s anyway. Kind of jumping into a puzzle blind when you know nothing about the setter other than you gave her, sorry, I apologize, her some just a couple of connected clues and they've turned it into this is just this is phenomenal fun, but wow. I really have no idea where to look. This is a quad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So there's no 8 there, so there is an 8 there. So this is a quad. I need to put a 4 up here. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 1 is in... I'm not sure which box is under the most pressure. I'm worried it's all going to be happening down here. Or I've missed something, because I always do. That's a 2. That's something I've missed. This is not a 2, so this is a 2. So these are 6, 7, 8, and 9. There is no 9 down here. There's no 8 down here. So that's a 6, 7. This is not a 6, 7. This is an 8, 9. So this, well, that's not a 1. So this is a 4, 5. Where's this pressure point? I'd missed everything up until now, so I'm imagining I've missed it now. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. That's not 3 or 5, so that's 6 or 7. That's not 6 or 7. So there's a 3, 5 pair, which takes a 5 out of there, which puts 5 into there. That gives me a 6, 7 pair in column 9. So that, oh, this is an 8. This is a 9. So that leaves me with 1, 4 down here. So this is a 1, 4. So this is a 1 and this is a 4. That 1 makes this a 5, which makes this a 3, which makes this a 1. The 1 makes this a 3, which makes this a 5, which makes this a 4, which makes this a 1. The 4 makes this a 5, which makes this a 7, makes this a 6. This is now a 4. The 5 makes this a 7, which makes this a 5. This is a 6. This is a 7. This is a 5. The 7 makes this a 6, which makes this a 7, which makes this a 6. This is now a 5, which makes this an 8, which makes this a 5. I need to put a 3 in here, and it goes right there. The next digit is a 7, which goes right there. I then need to put in an 8 and a 9, and that is how you do German Archer by Rat. I think she's come up with something really fun there. Thank you for giving me permission to do that. That was great fun. Thank you for all the conversations that you've given me, Rat. And yeah, keep doing stuff like this. This is how you just make better and better puzzles. This was good fun. Yeah, thank you. Thank you everyone for watching. And I really, really hope you gave this a shot and jump over to the Cracking the Cryptic Discord server and tell Rat that this was good. If you thought it was good, I'm not telling you what to do, but I thought it was good. I'm going to tell Rat I thought it was good. And thank you everyone for watching. Good luck with your solving.